It says 4/5/2026. You guys got to change that. Thank you, folks in the chat. You're like our instant fact checkers. Also, thank you, Spirit of Aggieland in the chat. Said, I did my 8 air squats, working up to 10. I can't get to 10 yet. You will get there. And that reason I bring it up, Spirit of Aggieland, about your 10 air squats every hour. I'm up to, I think, like 15 or so now. So every 45 minutes or so, bang, I get up and do them, keep the blood flowing. I also do some like leg kicks. I kick my leg backwards. You got to get the blood flowing. Today is a Make America Healthy Again oriented show. We're going to have a segment on it. I love this Maha movement. I am fascinated by it. Also, we have as a guest today, Dr. Marty Makary at HHS, working for Secretary Kennedy. We're going to talk about food dyes, the food pyramid, some of the stuff that's going into your body that they're trying to get a better handle on. We're going to talk about psychedelics, psilocybin, ibogaine, AI and cancer. So it's going to be a pretty fascinating conversation. Please don't miss that today. Also, I have a segment up before that about this whole movement-oriented Make America Healthy Again. Because if you're not healthy, folks, you're avoiding Dan Bongino rule number 1, which is don't get dead. Just don't get dead. Whatever you are doing in your life, you should be avoiding getting dead until what was supposed to be your natural expiration date. Also, in the beginning of the show, I've got a couple things for you, a couple important things. You want to change America forever? Well, forever almost, because we don't really know forever. We don't even know how long forever is going to be. I've got a simple 5-point plan, and all of these things are in the news right now. I'm going to tie them all together. Gerrymandering, the SAVE Act, the filibuster, and a couple more. I've got them all for you. We do these 5 things. The Republican Party, the conservative movement, and the MAGA movement, I promise you, will not lose an election anytime in the near future. We just have to do it. All right, big show today, a lot going on. Hey, when there were supply constraints on commodities, prices surge. You saw it with fuel prices, with the Strait. And now you know what else is a limited commodity too? Gold. I am a big buyer and investor in gold. I love gold. They mine it out of the ground, and when it's gone, it's gone. Governments can't just print more gold. It doesn't work that way. That's why everyone from central banks to savvy savers are diversified with gold. If you've been thinking about it for years, but have still not moved some of your savings into physical gold, Birch Gold Group is who I trust to help you. They've helped me, been a customer many times. Now through May 29th, Birch Gold is giving a first-time gold buyer a rebate of up to $10,000 on qualifying purchases. For details and a free information kit on diversifying into gold, text Dan to the number 989898. Birch Gold, BIRCH, can help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. Text Dan to the number 989898 to see if you qualify for a first-time gold buyer rebate of up to $10,000. Again, text Dan to 9898 today. Birch Gold. Thank you, Birch Gold. Message and data rate supply. Today's show also brought to you today by American Financing. Speaking of saving money, money belongs in your wallet, your bank account. Summer expenses in 2026 are stacking up faster than ever, from those pricey family vacations and record gas prices to looming tuition and camp fees. For many of us, it feels like the only option is swiping the credit card, leaving you trapped in a cycle of high interest debt. Homeowners, American Financing has a way out for you. This isn't about shortcuts. It's a real strategic plan to reset your finances and reclaim your budget. At American Financing, they specialize in building plans tailored specifically to your goals. They look at your current debt and show you exactly how your home's equity can work smarter for you. Imagine rolling that high-interest debt into one simple, manageable monthly payment. There are no upfront fees, and there's zero pressure, just honest advice from salary-based consultants with your interests in mind. On average, their customers are saving $800 a month. That's real financial breathing room. Start today. You may even be able to delay 2 mortgage payments, so don't wait. American Financing is America's home for home loans. They've been with me a long time. 888-994-7660 is their number. That's 888-994-7660. Or you can visit them at americanfinancing.net/Bongino. That's americanfinancing.net/Bongino. Thank you, American Financing. All right, fellas, let's go. You want to change America forever? Before I get to this ridiculous thing that happened with the judge yesterday, I want to talk about it. The reason I'm tying these stories together, because one of the things I always try to avoid with this show is just repeating things you can see on basically the news every night, because you're going to be like, I heard about that last night. Yeah, but there's a reason. If you haven't heard about the story of the judge, I'll get to it in a second. The suspect in the White House Correspondents Association dinner, attempted assassination attempt, is in court. And basically the judge apologizes for the conditions. I'll get to that in a second. You want more judges like this? Don't vote in the midterms. Don't vote in the midterms. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't have a midterm problem. You have a generational problem. Because these judgeships are lifetime appointments. You lose a congressional race. Say there's a Republican, I don't care who it is, incumbent Joey Bag of Donuts in East Tunafish, and he loses to a Democrat. That sucks. But you're stuck with the Democrat for 2 years and you run someone again. There are liberals listening who don't understand civics. If you're a member of the House of Representatives, the United States Congress, you have a 2-year assignment. That's it. Senate, 6 years. For some liberals, this is news. You get a judge in there who's a liberal and an activist, you're stuck for life. There's no getting away. And the problem is, while the Constitution, this elegant, glorious document we have, was designed to have 3 branches of government that are co-equal and jealously guard each other's power, that's not what's happening right now. Can we just throw that in the garbage? Bundle that up, throw it in the garbage. The most powerful branch of government right now is the judicial branch, because they just usurp others' power. I'm not talking about all judges. I don't stereotype people. But this problem with the judge in this case is not limited to this case. We've had judges telling the president that they're the commander in chief. They're going to make military decisions. We've had judges writing law from the bench. You don't see, I'll prove it to you. The judiciary is the most powerful because they've usurped power from the other 2. You don't see that with the other 2 branches, largely. You don't see members of the House of Representatives putting on black robes and trying to officiate over civil matters, correct? You don't see the president doing the same thing. You want to fix America? For a long time, not 2 years, not 4 years, not a 6-year Senate term, excuse me. You want to fix America and make it lasting? Here's what we got to do. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, we have to pass the SAVE Act. I know you've heard it before, but when you combine the SAVE Act with gerrymandering reform, when you combine that with border control, when you combine that with reviewing how we do the census, and you dump the filibuster, you have a multi-point plan to change the country forever. Let me walk you through this. Here's how the steps work. First, we have to nuke this filibuster. I've said it yesterday. I don't want to nuke the filibuster. However, we don't have a choice. The Democrats are going to do it when they hopefully don't get in charge, but if they do and take over the Senate, they are going to rewrite the rules to nuke the filibuster.